Hello, cocodrilos y familias. I hope you and yours are having a fabulous day. Cocodrilos, the book that I bring you today is so inspiring. It is. The little boy who wants to be a president. Imagine that. It's so beautiful. Let's read Cocodrilos. Let's. If I Were President, written by Trygve Skaug, illustrated by Okstad, translated by Rosie Hedger. If I were president, I wear my favorite pair of shoes every day, and the streets would be paved with trampolines. I take the trolley to work, then ride it back and forth once more, just because I could, and because I love taking the trolley. If I were president, every yard will have a swimming pool, and every tree a rope swing. Tables will be piled high with cookies. Libraries will be open day and night, and friendly old people would read to the children. And any grumpy people will live in their own towns, far, far away. If I were president, cars wouldn't spew out nasty fumes, and maybe they could run on legs instead of gasoline. So that people who really, really love to run will have an important job to do. And there will be plenty of space for skating, and scooting, and rollerblading, and walking on stilts. If I were president, I'd leave the Christmas lights up in the streets all year round, so it would never be scary walking home from friends' houses. And squirrels could stay up as late as they liked, scampering through the treetops. If I were president, I'd change my name and call myself Team Captain. And I could be team captain for the whole country because we're all on the same team after all. I wear gold stripes and carry a big whistle. And when I blew it once, I buy ice cream for everyone. And when I blew it twice, it will be time for the grown-ups to take a nap. And all the children will have a big bag of candy delivered to their door, plus half an hour's extra screen time. And when I blew it 3 times, fireworks would explode from the church steeple. If I were president, anyone who wanted a dog could have a dog. Anyone who wanted a bicycle could have a bicycle. Anyone who wanted a friend could have at least 2. If I were president, I'd fill the ocean with special kind of water that gobbles up plastic and makes it disappear, so that fish and dolphins and whales could live happier lives and smile lots and swim super far. If I were president, I'd make sure fuzzy sweaters weren't itchy. There will never be a gap between your mittens and your coat sleeves. Wet socks will dry all by themselves inside your shoes. Dinners will never be too hot or too cold. And there will never, ever be any of those yucky brown spots on bananas. All the people who work hard building roads and houses or sailing out to sea could take special chocolate breaks and relax in enormous super soft beds. I have offices painted in cool new colors and filled with lovely smells, so that nobody would want to leave at the end of the day. If I were president, I make a special rule saying that anyone could ask any question they liked. Why do old people's ears and noses get so big? Why do some things smell so bad? Why do we have to be quiet in libraries and churches? Shh, shh. Why do grown-ups almost always write in blue or black ink? Blah, 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 blah. Anybody could ask anything they liked, and nobody would ever give them funny looks or laugh at them. If I were president, I invite everyone to my birthday party, and I serve them all their favorite foods: sushi and pancakes, spaghetti and oatmeal, and every sort of soup. I flip burgers until my arms were tired. Every present will be just what I wanted, and everyone will take home something they wanted too. If I were president, I'd travel up and down the country talking to soccer players and circus performers and other very important people, and to family living in different parts of the country, but especially to those I love most of all. If I were president, playing would be a subject they taught at school, and grown-ups would have to go to kindergarten once a month to learn how to do it. Because playing is for everyone, even the people who have forgotten how. If I were president, I'd be smart with our money and make sure it wasn't all spent on jet fuel and plastic bags. I give it to the people without much of their own. And then I see too that everyone who was sick got better again. If I were president, I make sure anyone having a hard time in their own country could come here to live with us, and they could make friends with all their neighbors. And if they ever felt homesick, I invite them to a huge party where everyone could fly any flag they wanted and share all their favorite foods. And a great big orchestra would play everyone's favorite tunes. I like the Ethiopian flag best, but every flag is special in its own way. Which flag is your favorite? And you can pick ours just to suck up to the president. Now maybe you think I have forgotten something. Share it with your friends and make sure you remember it. Because one day it might be just you who becomes president or team captain. The end. What a beautiful book about dreams, aspirations, inspiration. Thank you to the author, illustrator, and to the person that translated this book so we could read it and enjoy it. It was a masterpiece from the message, from the pictures. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for creating books like this. It matters. Thank you, author, illustrator, and translator. Gracias. Cocodrilos, you do not forget to dream big. Your dreams count. They matter. They are incredible. Dream big, little ones. Dream. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you haven't done so, subscribe, like, share, and if you would like to, leave me a comment. Hasta luego, cocodrilos. Hasta luego.